Right, here we have a scapula, and we're looking at the costal surface here. So this is the surface that sits against the ribs. So features that we can see here are the lateral border down this edge, because this pokes out to the side of the body. We've got the inferior angle, so just this little point down at the base. Then we've got the medial border, which sits in towards the midline of the body. And then up at the top, if it hadn't broken off, we would have the superior angle and the superior border as well. And then sometimes in the superior border, you get a little bit of a notch just here. And this is the suprascapular notch, but there isn't really anything here. It's just a more or less straight superior border. This sort of projection here, this is the coracoid process. And we can also see another feature, so that basically the whole of the costal surface is also called the subscapular fossa, because this is where the subscapular muscle attaches. If we turn the scapula so we can look at it from the lateral view, we can see a few more features. So most noticeably is the glenoid fossa, which is here. This is where the head of the humerus attaches. And at the top of the glenoid fossa, we have the supraglenoid tubercle, which is a little tiny nubbin, just sits at the top. Sometimes there's not really anything there and there's nothing that you can really feel, but it would be in this area if there's anything more pronounced. And then down on the inferior edge of the glenoid fossa, there's the infraglenoid tubercle, which is quite small on this individual as well. So turning to the side again, you can see the dorsal surface of the scapula. So this, the side on your back, this would be on your back. If you put your hand sort of on your shoulder and tap it, it's this part of the scapula. So here we can see the neck of the scapula, which attaches basically the glenoid fossa area to the rest, so the body of the scapula. And then big features here are the spine. So this bit that starts to project out from the body of the scapula, and it runs all the way across from medial to lateral, and then ends here in the acromion process, or the acromion. And then other features of note are, so this whole area here below the spine is the infraspinatus fossa, because it's below the spine. And then in this area here, above the spine, and before you get to what would have been the superior border and the superior angle, so this little dip here, this is the supraspinatus fossa, because it's above the spine.